What do you get when you combine taxidermy, truck beds, corset crop tops, tragic backstories, heart-shaped tubers, and stiletto heels? Another episode of Farmer Wants a Wife. Also another recap corner. I'm Lizzie Frizzle. Let's talk about some TV.
Ready for this?
I'm readier than SpongeBob.
It's Season 2, Episode 2, called Welcome to the Farms, but not everyone makes it there. After a medical emergency involving her father, Mackenzie returns home to Ohio instead of traveling to Florida with Farmer Nathan. He picked her last episode to spend a solo 24 hours on the farm with him and get the first one-on-one date. In Mackenzie's absence, Nathan takes his dog on a date instead. So, who cursed this show? Last season, both Farmer Landon and Megan experienced deaths in their families during filming, and now the guy who lost his dad when he was a kid loses a contestant because of an emergency with her own father. I hope she comes back, because she's one of the only women who seem to have any agriculture experience, and even that was vague.
I grew up around agriculture, and that's something that I know that I want in life.
On another farm in Tennessee, Farmer Mitchell is eager to spend time with Kiana because she loves animals. Hey, isn't that Nathan's dog? Mitchell is also eager to keep proving that he's a real rancher too.
This is my buck. That's the first thing I want to point out. Yeah, I took him off the property last year.
He takes Kiana for a river ride on a motorboat built for two. On the date, Mitchell continues his habit of asking women if they're stressed.
You doing all right? Are you stressed? Are you happy?
No, I'm
You're
so
cool?
happy.
Relax and try to not stress or whatnot.
No, I'm not stressed.
You all right?
Yeah,
Are you nervous?
No.
Later, Mitchell shares a serious story from his past, then relates it to his desire to find love, because that's just what you do on these shows. Once, he almost died after he was crushed by a double-wide mobile home that slipped off its floor joists.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
The accident made him realize that every day is a blessing, and all that's missing from his life is someone to enjoy it with. For her part, Kiana shares that she'd like to raise her future children on a farm, because that's just what you say on these shows when they've got a farming gimmick. In Colorado, Farmer Brandon brings Reba to his childhood home, where he now lives as an adult like Jim Halpert. Hey, isn't that Nathan and Mitchell's dog? Despite Brandon's best efforts to set the mood for their solo dinner date, Reba takes big swigs of wine and thoroughly chews her food to avoid answering his icebreaker questions, which are admittedly bad.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Tell me something nobody else knows about you.
Brandon keeps prodding Reba to open up to him, because that's just what you do on these shows, until she cries in an interview. And in Missouri, Farmer Ty bucks the trend by having a different-looking dog. At the start of his horseback riding date with Melody, I had flashbacks to Farmer Hunter and Megan's stressful horseback ride last season.
Ow, sugar!
But things go smoother now. So smooth that later on, Melody and Ty share a secret kiss behind his cowboy hat. At least it's implied they're kissing. But what if instead, Ty is whispering something to Melody? Like, "This is actually my brother's ranch, but the producers said I was better on camera." During their date, we learned that Melody was a nurse during COVID, and for the second time in 2 episodes, that she likes Ty because he's masculine.
I chose Farmer Ty because there was something about him that was super masculine. What's refreshing about you is that you're so, masculine. And I think these days, a lot of women are having a hard time finding guys who, are just like men.
We learn nothing new about Ty except what his daughter's bedroom looks like, which none of us needed to know. The next morning, the rest of the contestants arrive at their respective farms. If you ignore Mitchell's hunting cabin and some 1970s wood paneling, the houses are more spacious and modern this season. Nathan even has a pizza oven.
And this is the pool deck.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
We got the grill and the pizza oven.
Brandon's contestants are thrilled to see a tumbleweed on the side of the road as they drive.
The tumbleweed in the road is killing me. That's so iconic.
But I'm disappointed that Reba wasn't in the car. The 4-hour ride from the airport to Brandon's farm would have given her lots of time to interact with Joy, who Reba's got issues with.
I'm absolutely not jealous.
She's jealous. Even though Reba calls Joy the least authentic person she's ever met in her life, Reba's the only one caught on camera being fake.
Get Joy in those pumps, girl.
I'm trying.
I know her name's Joy, but I think like Annoy is kind of a better fit.
There was light tension sprinkled throughout last season, mostly thanks to Cassidy Joe. Lily and Zoe occasionally contributed too, but none of it was nearly as potent as Reba's dislike of Joy in just episode 2. For now, the rivalry is one-sided, very Josh versus Wes on the challenge, which is always funny, and it seems to exist mainly because
Joy did look like a supermodel.
still, despite her jealousy, the worst thing Reba says is that Joy is annoying. It's not nice, but it's not that mean either. For me, that's the drama sweet spot. When I'm watching reality TV, I don't want to see anyone be hateful, just emotional. I don't want anyone to get bullied. I just want a couple of cast members to be a little confrontational. Reba successfully rides that line. The episode is more interesting because of her, and I hope the feud doesn't end too soon because the footage of it we saw in the full season trailer is already appearing in the next episode. Once everyone is settled in on their farms and changed into their work clothes, which this season include white shorts and exquisite fur hats, each farmer leads their ladies in completing a basic chore. In Tennessee, Mitchell teaches his contestants to install above-ground beds, or plant stuff. In Missouri, Ty's contestants clean horse stalls while he pelts them with chunks of manure.
Oh, that one's wet.
Melody struggles because she doesn't think to wear boots to work in a barn, but Megan shines because of her experience with horses.
How'd you get to that rip in your jeans?
I was actually working a shoot and it got caught on part of the metal of the
So you just got a golden pass.
Oh, I did?
Like
Oh.
at least for a couple weeks. So
Really?
You'll have to be here for a couple weeks at least. I mean,
Okay.
working the shoot. That'd be handy.
I want to know why Ty asked Megan about the rip in her jeans. How did he know it was accidental? Did the producers prompt him to ask so Megan could talk about her background with horses? Or is he such a masculine guy, he's never been clothes shopping, so he doesn't know you can buy pre-ripped jeans? In Florida, Nathan teaches his contestants to treat orange trees with a formula that requires them to wear gloves and masks. To make up for Mackenzie's absence, Nathan asks Allie on a solo date after she says all the right things.
I'm pretty mature for my age, and I feel like I'm just looking for someone to start a family with and get married and stuff.
Awesome.
Later, they drink in a truck bed and talk tattoos, which is mainly just another opportunity for the show to remind us that Nathan's dad died when he was 12.
So you have a tattoo.
I do.
What does it mean?
Yeah, so this is my dad's death date.
And in Colorado, Brandon turns his contestants into a potato sorting assembly line. By the end of the workday, Brooklyn is down from 10 press-on nails to 7, then 6, then 0. Meanwhile, Reba's hate for Joy grows after she steals Brandon's attention by asking questions about potatoes, getting shoveling lessons, and charming his dad, Keith, who stops by so the women can see where their farmer got his facial hair from. That night, a production assistant writes each farmer a note pretending to be Jennifer Nettles and letting them know that if they feel like it, they can eliminate someone. During dinner, Reba pulls Brandon aside and tells him to get rid of Joy. But if anything, her approach probably ensured that producers will be invested in convincing Brandon to keep Joy. The feud must continue!
Joy is so far up your butt. If she goes any further, it should be popping out of your mouth.
Is there dessert?
I just want to make sure you're thinking with the right head, that's all.
At first, I thought Reba's intention in talking to Brandon wasn't to seriously persuade him to cut Joy. I just thought she wanted to put the idea in his head that Joy is untrustworthy, and also send a message to the other women by getting the first kiss while they were all watching.
Do you got any, questions for me?
Are you okay?
He looks so nervous. He looks like he's sweating.
His armpits are wet.
Am I okay?
Kiss me once if you're okay. Kiss me twice if you're not okay.
I'm okay.
Okay.
What's the kiss?
Yeah.
But I realized Reba was serious when she's upset after Brandon doesn't eliminate Joy. He doesn't eliminate anyone. Nathan and Mitchell don't axe anyone either, which surprised me because portions of the episode felt like a showcase of why Brittany isn't a good fit for farm life.
I feel like there's definitely gonna be dead animals on the walls.
Absolutely not. You're lying. You're literally lying.
No.
Oh my god.
That's my book. Don't let him scare you.
Your buck. Oh my god, I can't even lift this up. Oh! I did it! Mitchell!
She's stuck.
Just like last season, only one farmer feels obligated to eliminate someone after spending less than a single day with them. Last time, it was Farmer Allen who arbitrarily sent Sloan home. And now, Ty eliminates Aaron. It was a bad omen that the moment she stepped onto his farm, she accidentally swallowed a bug, and it only got worse after that. Erin repeatedly says she's hoping to have more one-on-one conversations with Ty, and when he finally makes time for her, he won't even sit next to her.
Mind if you sit?
Just an episode earlier, Ty told Erin she had the bluest eyes he'd ever seen, and now he's made the rest of her blue to match. Did the wheelbarrow ride he gave her mean nothing to him? How do Ty's remaining contestants feel about Erin's elimination? Will Brandon choose a side and Reba enjoys escalating but still one-sided rivalry? Is Rachel as drunk as she seems in this clip?
I have zero filter.
We don't know yet. Find out next week on another Farmer Wants a Wife recap. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, if you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye.